Hello everyone and welcome back. It's time for more Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. It's a beautiful sunset here in our fading Tokyo. We made it through Shakan last episode. Learned that we're probably going to have to try and ascend to the throne at Imperial Heaven or whatever, the Empyrean. But before that, we gotta go talk to our dead classmate up on the roof, as we tend to do. Never mind, she's fine. Oh, cool. Buildings are going away now as we speak.
Sorry, I know it's a surprise. Yeah, well, you're not wrong there. It's really good to see you safe. The Tao you knew, she did die. And the form I hold now, it is her soul reborn by a power beyond description. As goddess of creation, my purpose is to guide the Nahobino to the throne.
Oh, that's a real dumb hat. You can't just do that to me.
Come, look. Tokyo fades like the setting sun. Time is almost up. The Empyrean. You can reach it and recreate the entire world. I believe you are the only one who can create a better world. One humanity deserves. What power I have shall be yours. And we can form a new world, as it should be. Until then, I ask only this. Will you let me fight at your side?
I don't know. You could, like, die again.
Are you worried about me in battle?
Yeah.
I assure you, I can fight off a fair few demons all on my own.
Okay.
Therefore, fear not. God's miracle dissipates Tokyo and all within. They're doomed. Should it come to pass, they'll all vanish. If this stirs your heart even a little, then we must make for the throne. Create a new world, one according to your vision. Now take my hand. I'll escort you into Dot, and the path to the Empyrean. Your partner is now Director Koshimizu. His true name is Tsukuyomi, yes? Please, take me to Bethel, Japan first.
Yo, Director, check this out.
See you, Director Koshimizu.
What the fuck?
Isunokami. I almost didn't recognize you.
It is I, now awakened as a goddess to guide the Nahobino.
Then it's time, and the next recreation is at hand.
I shall guide you into Dot, where the Empyrean lies. I ask that you become ruler and forge a peaceful world for humanity. Let us be off. Are you prepared to go?
Oh god, it's so blue.
A a new realm of Dot. And this one leads to the Empyrean.
The path to the Empyrean. It has also been called the Temple of Eternity. Long before the first human being, the entity who oversaw this world created a bridge to the throne. However, Bethel headquarters has hidden the keys to access it, and so the path remains closed. There are 3 keys in total. It used to be that Bethel guarded them for safekeeping, but now, the branches that possess them think only of their own gain. So the first thing we need to do is get those keys ourselves. Director, perhaps you could detect the energy of divine instruments such as these?
Yes, I am indeed picking up 3 sources of incredible power, and hordes of demons around them.
Yes, that should be what we're looking for. The keys of austerity, benevolence, and harmony. I say we'd better hurry up and find them. But keep an eye out. I'm sure you can guess how many Nahobino aspirants are after the keys themselves.
The 3 keys. And Tao joined the party, and we got the Panagia Talisman. Lets us use Eternal Prayer. Fully restores HP, cures status ailments, revives all allies, stock included. How odd. There are 3 keys, but I'm sensing 2 of them in the same location. Wonder why that could be. Oh, whatever the reason, likely more trouble for us. Yeah, that is true. Tsukiyomi would want to have a talk around now. Let's do those real quick. Now that we're in the new location, Taito, which extends out through Ueno. This is, of course, the final region of normal exploration in the game. It is the same in both routes. Shinjuku was the only one where it swaps with something else. It's a cool big final area, though. I'll give them that. The Cherubim. In the order of angels, they're ranked as second highest. So strong was their power and faith, they were once charged with protecting the Garden of Eden itself. I'd say if we can bring angels like them down, that's proof enough our fusion's working out well, but we won't stop there. It seems beyond belief, Isanokami coming back from the dead, and as a guiding goddess. Tiamat and Mastema are still threats here, but at the very least we're getting closer to remaking the world. Now that our path is clear, I'll support you without hesitation. Okay. Hey, what's up, dude? You got anything for me? No, you're just gonna get stronger, resist electric? We don't care. We don't care, but thanks for asking. Kresnik?
Yes.
I have still yet to show my true power. 2 Vits, not too bad. So here we are. This is the final, This is the final zone of the game, and thus, it's the last big, extended period before things start, like, getting getting real tricky. I'm doing a little bit of looking up some stuff in advance just to make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. The last thing I want to do is, you know, screw anything up since we're so late in the game here. Also, it's very hard to find certain things because some of it is related to the original route and the other one. But I do want to have as much knowledge as possible. You see, this is why other better Let's Players would like do proper preparation. Okay, so this will give me a more definitive look. Okay, so when you reach Taito, this is the final zone of the game, and this game wants you to be pretty high level throughout the game. There is an over 10 level jump between our last story fight and our next one. There's basically no main story to speak of that would lead you up to this. You just head in here and everything's significantly stronger. You're just dealing with, like, some real demons now. There's, of course, plenty of quests and other stuff to get stronger, but if you're going after these keys, you're going to be dealing with enemies that are, in fact, breaking the 70 barrier. Whereas our last fight didn't even break the 60 barrier. We got some mid-50s here, but you also have some, I think, closing in on like high 60s enemies that we can run into throughout the area. So I'm weighing my options here. Likely, I should just start going for the keys. There is a level thing, like, right here. Let's head back. We can fuse something real quick. I bet.
Welcome to the...
Let's see. Apotheosis? Nah, I'm good. Let's register our guys. Yeah, we can make Glazia Labalos. Let's go for that. Let's see. Primarily like a magic guy, it looks like. He's weak to lightning. Be nice to have something that could avoid that, but I don't look like I got it. Looking at what's good here. Mamudoon, I guess. Beast Eye, I guess. It's a good physical here. Looking at all the options. Medium physical to 1 foe, 3 physicals. Greater effect if they're confused. 2 to 4. I guess the Axle Claw, why not? Actually, no, we'll do resist fire. Do resist fire and boon boost. I'm kind of just guessing on what things are going to be good. I can't hear you because of the mask, dude, but thanks, man. Increased force damage greatly decreases chance of getting insta-kill with ailments, and resist fizz strengthens resistance to physical skills. This is great where if you level this thing up enough to unlock this, you're going to fuse it into Nama and then immediately eliminate the reason that she was so easy to defeat, which I think is funny as hell. We can drop that, I guess. There we go. Nama can also be made, but I'd have to hit 63 first before I can do that. Alright, so next part here is I think I'm gonna do a little bit of training. I'm gonna try and close the gap on upcoming enemies, so we're gonna get some levels in, so I will see you in between cuts. Oh my god, bye! Oh no! And we're back, look at this! For the kids out there, I'm level 6-7 now. Is that doing anything for you? No? Okay. Okay, fine. we're doing pretty good. I traveled a little bit far along here from where we had started. Moved our way up here. We got some abscesses to go. I'm definitely going to be on an abscess hunt. Because we're finally going to get our last skill slots, I assume. So, I know we are, but I don't know which ones to have it. So, let's get the World Shadows.
Welcome to the...
Let's build some stuff real quick.
Are you...
Might as well register. I think a couple of people leveled up along the way. Special fusions. Here we go. We have no limit as to what we can achieve here. Alright, first up, let's get Glaciolabalos to make Nama broken. So, we're going to go ahead and cash in our grimoires. Where the hell are you at? There you are. Abyssal Mask. Greatly decreased chance of getting insta-killed or whatever. I'm fine with that happening, honestly. Like, whatever. We'll deal with it as it comes, you know. Severing Bite. Greater effective critical. We shouldn't have you lose that. It's one of your good things. We could drop Mamudun, I think. Yeah. Mighty Cleave. I don't like low accuracy moves, dude. Okay. Oh, you can hit triangle on this, huh? Hold on. I saw like a 1 on that. Yeah, triangle, use multiple. I don't know how I did not notice this until late game. Holy shit. I bet I figured this out when I played this at launch, but I have since forgotten. That would have saved me some time. Okay. Let's go here. Register the new Glazia. Go into special. Let's go make Hot Lady. Alright, so above all else, we're gonna want that resist fizz. Then she'll resist every single element and be null dark. The only thing that's gonna do normal damage to this bitch is light. That's immediately amazing. Let's see, she's a spellcaster, so we're gonna want some good spells on her. We don't have a lot of good options for it. She has some charm stuff, she has heavy dark spread. I didn't really bring in a lot of good spells. That's a rough one. Great Curse Siphon, she's going to learn. So I don't need to bring it. I don't know if I'm going to do buffs on her necessarily. Or force, really. Man, I don't really have a lot of good options here, really. Like, Mahama is bad MP use. Like, it's good, but nearly 50 for one cast of some big stuff? I don't think so. So, what am I gonna land on? I gotta pick something. I can't be wasting too much time. You guys will get sad at me. Retaliate? Kinda okay. Boom Boost is just good to have on anything. Yeah, we'll do that. And this to cover your weakness. While in the active party, raises accuracy evasion for any Kadishtu you also got. And then we got high chance of charm, removes stat buffs, chance of inflicting sleep and mirage, and heavy dark.
Is this demon to your liking?
Let the fun begin.
You know you're reaching the real moment in the game when they start dropping like main antagonist demon fusions on you. Mudobarion, huh? Now that's something I'm gonna want to pick up. Let's see, Abyssal Mask. I don't need to worry about ailments with you personally, so we can drop that. Other things we could create are Cert and Ishtar. Man, these are quite good. Quite good little dudes. Let's make Cert. Cert, high strength, but also the magic's nothing to sneeze at. We'll give you a Dekaja. Great Mana Spring's pretty good. As is Great Life Spring. He's got good moves already, so I don't necessarily need to go for anything too crazy. Which, it does open me up to picking other things. I could try to make you a heavy crit build. Like, Critical Zealot makes it so his crits hit harder, and I could pair it with, like, Crit Aura, and then just hit with, like, other stuff. That is an option. If I did that, I'd have to give up the Nikaja. Sure, why not? That'll be our build. Okay, so we'll do great mana, great light, great life, Zealot, and Aura. And its other moves are going to be Murderous Glee, Hades Blast, and heavy on that. And we already have heavy physical with a high chance of crit. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. Why not?
Let's set them right.
Yeah, we don't need low accuracy moves. Get out of my face with the garbage, please. As much as I'd like to, there's not much else I can do with party upkeep. I can't like pick anything too crazy. If I wanted to like grind money, I could absolutely get some better picks in here, but we're gonna have to settle for just Nama and Cert for now. Most importantly, we need to get people up to snuff as much as we can. How many grimoires? I got 14. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go up to you and hit a nice fat 10.
Indeed.
Mamudoon, it's a generic 40. Yeah, I'm good.
I say.
And we got our essence.
Right.
Hades Blast, heavy on all foes. This is heavy to 1. I could just ditch fire entirely. We got Draco Strike. Yeah, do that. And we will wait for further options. But these guys at 64 seems like it will be fine. Do I want to get her all in? I kind of do. Yeah, her next one's at 66. We're going to wait on these, because we might be able to get all of our demons, like, skill slots soon. And I feel like that should be a priority. But Kono Hanasakia, we're definitely going to want for being able to get us some buffs up. We're looking great. And these two are just going to be generally pretty good. We've only got 2 weaknesses here. It's, no, we got lightning on her, light on me, and ice on him. But, you know, otherwise we have some pretty decent coverage. Let's have a look. So we got an abscess that way. So we're going to go ahead and head to those. We need to clear these out as soon as possible, because one of them is going to give us a miracle that gives us back, it lets us get one final skill slot to Nahobino, and then 1 for all of our demons. And having 8 slots is great, because I keep feeling the burn of these demons could be better if they were allowed 1 more broken passive I could put on them. So we shall journey to hopefully find the abscess that has these. So we've got a lot of cleanup to do. Alright, clear it up. Alright, now save. And begin. Okay, we got a 3 stack here. Yeah, I'm thinking Succession. Succession paired with my new power-up. Moonlight Frost, baby. Oh, they're weak to it? Oh, we're good. We're good, and we're good. Okay, good opening move. Show off your booty and boobies, please.
Indescribable pleasure. It's all yours.
All buffs faded. Let's see. Hades Blast. Go for it, dude. And maxed out on buffs. 1 more for the road. Okay, cool. 2 guys that are charmed. They're able to break through to at least pop Magatsuhi's skill, but that's really not going to help. We're almost done. Bop. Deathly Aura, Healer's Hospitality, Art of Essence is 3, and more masteries to look at. I like how I've done, like, nothing with masteries in this game. I just continue to prioritize other things. But once we hit the end of the game, we figure out what we're, like, fully building Nahobino toward. Then we start stacking masteries so that they cost less. Better to do that now than later. That was the wrong button. Where am I going? Let's see. We have an Algami Essence over there. If we continue down this path. But there's also another abscess. Now, I'm trying my best to remember muscle memory or, like, mental maps of how to get to certain locations. Because if I can figure some of it out, we can save ourselves a tremendous amount of time. I think there's some pathway here that involves, like, breaking through a building. Yeah, I think it might be this. But before that, there's some sort of Algami husk somewhere around here. I'm sniffing around. I have major fears that it... Okay. I have major fears it might be in the air. It is not. Algami Essence Type 10. Let's see here. Ah, here he is. He has Revival, Chant, Patra, Meteorahan, Safeguard, and Abyssal Mask. So, summon one ally at full HP, effective on incapacitated. This is an amazing skill. This is just... Pick a guy, even if they're dead, bring them up here, maxed out. Spread heal... Safeguard, being evaded, null, drained, repelled, doesn't consume a turn icon, and then decrease insta-kill chance. So it's a good supporter skill. Not a priority for us at the moment, but very good. These are the final essences, so they gotta drop some pretty good stuff at us. Make it worth our while having gotten to the late game here. Okay, so we've taken this thing up here. This brings us about this way. Alright, so all we need to do is head east. And we got another abscess in our future. How did you get me? You're not even on the screen. And now you're giving me diseases? Wrong button. My bad. For some reason, I thought triangle was item. Get out of here, young man. Okay. Well, first off, auto heal. Second off, save again in case bad things occur to me. And then go for it. Just go for it. Oh no! These guys are going to be a problem. Now you may say, KZ, that's crazy. How could they be a problem? They're level 1 enemies. Well, I'm sorry to say, these are level 99 variants of the earliest demons in the game. We are in trouble. Mother of fuckers is what we're dealing with here today. We're going to have to be very careful. Okay, this setup, me running a charmer might have saved me on this. We'll see. We still gotta work some shit out first. As you can see, they each get 2 turns per demon. How dare you poison my lovely lady? Okay, here's the plan. You're gonna do Amrita's shower, get those bad things away from us. Then KZ's gonna go ahead and do succession, I think, because we need spread. Okay, cool. Ah, damn, some of them block that shit. Okay, now for Hades Blast. Okay, we got the Pixie out and we got the Onion. I'm pretty sure the Pixie can full revive the other ones, which is why I really wanted that one out as soon as possible. Alright, the charm is still paying off pretty well, but they're gonna try and shoot to kill coming up. Let's see. I have just enough that I can bowl into the big one. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we know you guys can block this shit now. Sleep, my children. Sleep. Buffs reapplied, HP maxed out as hard as we can go. There we go, charm your ass. I recovered immediately. Well, there's that crit you were asking for. Ow and ow. Okay, we're most of the way through this. There we go. Okay, thank God for status effects. 8 turns gives them way too many options. Alright, picked up a Soma, Large Glory. Dead and dead. Summoner's Hospitality, Dread, Skillful Conversation, and Prayer, Vitality. Of course it gave me none of the things I immediately wanted because God is dead. It's been a thing established for a while here. Alright. That's another abscess cleaned up. Are there any others around? No, none that I can see, which is pretty horrible news. I was kind of hoping that we could, like, get at least something going on, but alas, the two I checked over there were just not the ones that are real hits. And we can scale this mountain, I guess. Ah, it's beyond McCool. What's up, man?
Hello.
Been a while. How'd everything go last time? Recently, it seems like a lot of parties are competing to rule the world. Does everyone really want to be king so badly? I hear you're in the race too. Come on, no need to hide it. I have at least enough knowledge to see how things work around here. Me, I'm not the ruling type, I'm sure you understand.
Yes.
I'm actually searching for a lord to serve at present, a king, if you will. And I don't mean someone strong or with authority. It has to be a noble king who will strive to make the world a better place. Though in truth, you would almost never expect to meet a king like that. But of the many I've met, there was one whom I felt that potential. I'm talking about you. In a world where the strong devour the weak, at every turn you selflessly aid those in need. You helped everyone at the fairy village. To help the weak and steer the world toward peace, your actions are befitting of a king.
Yes.
Also up to the test is whether your strength surpasses me. It's been a while since we last faced each other. You wanna, like, fight?
Good.
Wanna make a thing out of it? Yeah, I'm ready now. I haven't healed, but I'm ready now. Witness my power. He licked his thumb. His knowledge expanded, increasing his magic. I imagine you know well of the knowledge the gods so desire. A lick of my thumb, and I can briefly gain the same power as a Nahobino.
Time has
Oh, no! He's like, just so you know, power level-wise, I'm, like, right near you now. That's just how this works. Oh, man, I really should have planned this a little better. It's fine. Open with a dampener. He might physical us almost immediately. All right, let's start getting to it. I have a very low MP, so might as well pop this now. Let's give him the business. That's right, 4 hits, baby. A lot of health on this guy. 800 did not do a lot there. How about nope? Big fat no on that one. What are we looking at? Let's see. Resist, charm, null sleep. Weak to lightning, null, fire, and light. Healing hand, and then he's got a bunch of good stuff here. Okay, good. The dampener was the correct move. Okay. If we want to survive this the best we can, we are going to have to burn this Soma now. Much as I'd rather not be so hyper wasteful and stuff like that, this is just the position I put us in. Okay, we got the proc to go. That's good. Ow.
Come on.
You're supposed to be in love, fucker! God damn it! Ah, God! I'm sure it hurts him inside to do this to us, given how much he loves us, but also, goddamn, dude, fucking chill out. Chill out. There we go. Nice big old smash. Okay, extra healed up. Instant recovery doesn't even burn a turn. This is what we call an unjust world that must be remade. You fucking kidding me, dude. There we go. We found a crit somewhere in there. Can you, like, reapply that shit? There we go. I'd like a turn where he's, like, starts to lose tempo, please. Let's see. What's he weak to? We could hit with Zondyne. At least that'll get some damage in there. Soul Drain. Heavy HP MP Drain attack. I guess I could go for it. Get myself some MP back. Yeah, there we go. We're capped now. Worth it. He's like, I hate all of you. Okay, now it's down to doing a guess. I'm gonna go for physical and hope that's the pick that we're going for here. Hold on, we have a gem of his weakness. Yeah, go for it, dude. Crit aura. And top him off.
Come on.
Pick fire! It's okay. For one person, that will end the turn immediately. So it's okay. For you, give her a drop so that she can cast on the next, she can cast on her next possible chance, maybe. I'll figure it out. I don't know if I'm immediately going for it. We still got gems. We can still make some shit work. Heavy physical, high chance. Actually, it doesn't really matter which one I choose, but this one's a little bit more cost effective. God, you're bulky. All right, I need that amount. Okay, that means you're digging it up. You're digging it in your butt right now. All right. You do not have much juice left. He's recovered. Ow. That was a crit, but there was a miss in there, so really it just kind of ruined everything. I guess I could do Succession, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. Tough position. Yeah, I guess I'll go for it. That way we can immediately start building toward the next one. Frost it is. That was another like 10%, I think. Reapply that. Cert, we might have to switch out for something else. Honestly, what other options? You know, go for that. Even though he's like a lower level, he's got electric. He's got Storm Draco on it. So we can probably get something going just off that. Okay, free turn. Nice. Nice. Alright, pass up. Let's see. Hit him with one of these. One of those. Try my best to get her back up there. Very nice. Another crit. Alright, 1/3 left. Hey. Oh, he swooned. Oh, he buffed Kresnik. Nice. Okay. At first, I'm like, I don't know if this is a good idea. Actually, it's a great idea. Pass it up to me. Charm, nice. Yeah! Oh, we're scamming you so bad. Oh, I love when a plan mostly comes together here. Hey, we found some crits in there along the way. Alright, maxed out. Alright, he buffed himself this time. And we got a fat miss. Get out of here with that weak shit! Okay. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking Succession. We need to finish this up. High chance of crit. 2, 3, 4. The last one had it at least. We're done. Alright, a little dangerous of a fight. We had to keep everything topped off mostly. Came in kind of half-cocked, but still pulled it out though. Feeling pretty good about that. I'll drop Fierce Roar.
No.
It's rude of me to speak to you like that. From now on, you're my king. As of this moment, my lengthy search for a lord's at an end. Okay, my king. I, Fion McCool, swear undying loyalty to you. I shall be your sword. He immediately wants to talk to me in the barnyard about it. He is level 71. Very nice. He also has a side quest attached to him. You know, I also didn't point out that we also have Tao. Let's check her out. Once cherished as the Saint of Bethel, Tao Isanokami was forced to watch helplessly as a close friend perished before her eyes. It was then that the voice of a higher being spoke onto her, awakening the goddess power within. Even after her divine transfiguration, she appears to have retained her memories. However, she has cast off her former personality, no longer acts as she did as a human. She's like, nah, that's not me. Saint's Prayer, while an active party allies in battle will recover from ailments when returning to stock. Light of Order, unique. Slight HP recovery to everybody, removes debuffs, and raises all stats by 1 rank. This is why it costs 150 points. Samara Karm for 45 MP is pretty good. Heavy Light to everybody. Heavy Almighty everybody. Heavy, or not heavy, but just a lower attack on party-wide against the enemy. And she learns Null Dark eventually, as well as Hamabarian. Pretty useful. Fion McCool got Severe Physical to 1 foe, Heavy Fizz to all foes, Severe Fire to 1 foe, and prevents enemies from fleeing in the field and increases the chance of consecutive encounters till the next new moon, because he loves fighting. Most importantly, we're going to want to level him up to get stuff like Enduring Soul, Barbarian, and Null Ice. Make him even better. And of course, he has some sort of quest that he would like to go on, it seems. So, definitely some options here. First, let's pick up an Amalgam. Is this the way? Yes. Let's jump down this way. Let's head toward a statue. Got some work to do. Okay. So there seems to be a route to it from that way. Where are you hovering? Okay. I'm just checking for rails, really. Yeah, here we go. Decarabia, what's up, man? Give me your power.
Say.
Good.
Alright, Enduring Soul, so now Fion can be killed and then be fully revived at max HP. Very good. Mana Aid, we're good. Do not need that. Purple Smoke, nah. Rampage, that's medium, nah.
That's right.
We're in late game. I need good shit regularly. I can drop the Diarahan for Mediarahan. The spread definitely works. You, Murderous Glee? Yeah, we're gonna want that. What am I gonna drop for it? Mana Spring, I guess. I kind of did want to drop anything, but we have yet to get the Abscess that gives us the last slot, so we have to continue to make what I would describe as horrible, tough choices. Not a fan of it. Let's return Leyline and pop me up. Pop me up to this one. Probably routes over there that we can check out. We've already been going on for a bit, but I would like to make some more progress here. Hitting up some of the bigger highlights here. Let's see. There's a west route that way. Do I wish to go over here? We're kind of riding blind at this point in terms of like things that I can gun for. I'd lucked out by remembering an Abscess route through the building that led to Fion. But that's just because I remember having to do that route quite a bit, so that was a little bit more fresh. Looks like there's an Amalgam over there, but there's a ley line over here. There's an Abscess? Shit. That's right. Abscess is also shit. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I gotta find some way to get up here. Where all the fun is. Well, we're this late in the game. Our only choice is to cut until we find it. Let's do it. Alright, as I've tried to move my way up, we've moved up through this ramp up here to these series of lakes. I picked up an Algami Essence, have not checked what it does yet, though, so I'm excited to see. Let's see, I think it was type 9. Fallacy Calamity. 3 to 7 weak ice attacks. Concentrate, Energy Drain, Dragon Eye for greatly increased. Okay, so the only thing here that I would use for my build, Dragon Eye. But also, glut of slots. We have a lack of slots, so it makes it a bit difficult. Everyone gained a level. Also, so I went ahead and replaced Dukunda with Debilitate on Nama, because I realized this paired with Boon Boost means that I cast this, the entire enemy party has lost attack, defense, and hit rate stats for 4 turns instead of 3. Actually makes the expensive cost kind of worth it. We got a quest here for Tengus.
Oh.
You that demon. Who do you serve, depending on your answer? What do you mean you don't understand? Since no ill will. We Kurama Tengu are currently fighting to protect Tokyo from a monstrous demon. His name is Abaddon, the demon unleashed upon us by the gods themselves. Those who oppose him are swallowed along with the very earth they tread and sealed away. He is a troublesome and harrowing force to reckon with. He already consumed several cities within Tokyo, leaving only nothing but a silent abyss in his wake. It is only a matter of time before he reaches here too. Must be defeated. I can sense a great power. Can you defeat it? Yeah, I definitely can do that. Head past Ueno Park. Beat his ass, please. That's good, but not my main priority. My main and most important priorities is that horrible little red creature over there. If possible, I would like to slay it. I have fucking no MP. And don't even waste it. Don't even waste it. You'll just have it. You'll have everybody else initiate. Holy shit, we got quite the squad here. Well, it's a stat up, so might as well use it. Ah, yeah, I can do this. There we go, now I've got some juice. Well, let's go. Holy shit, Tao's dead. Ah, damn it. I knew I could never quit you, Kono Hanasakiya. You're the only one who gets me. Okay, we got at least one mark on that. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain. Keep forgetting Siegfried in the back there. Go for Adavaka. Alright. Heal up and buff up. Nice try. Okay, the whole squad's laughing, ready to go in. How do they deal with fire? Okay, nobody deducts my turns for that, so it's a rousing success, honestly. Moonlight Frost. Okay, we got the Siegfried over there, like, sexed up and confused. You're weak to it. Hit you with the Varian. We're getting close here. Nah, I bit off too much on that one. We reflected and killed? Holy shit! This game rocks, man. I love when a plan that was unintended comes together. And now, the ones that, you know, reflect death, they're not here anymore. We can really torture you guys. Hey, we're done. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. Light, dark, and ailment mastery. So once again, another abscess that doesn't help me with the problem that I specifically have at this specific fucking moment. Like, the one thing I need, not available.
Found me.
Surprised you found me. Edge of the world out here, so quiet and serene. That's true, dude. But like really hope you can assist me here on this whole give me another skill slot so I can properly prepared for the intense and epic and awesome battles to come. But no.
Found you.
There's gotta be something else to do. I mean, we can talk to this little critter. Also, we get a bunch of Magatsuhi and healing off machines now, so let's just plop, 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 plop. Plap, plap, plap. Nahobino get pregnant? Let's see. We have an amalgam this way. Is it convenient to get, or is it a nightmare? Ah, it's down there. I'd have to jump on to that spot. Worth. Man, when I finally invest in miracles, everything's gonna change. I got a shit ton of points to mess with. There's Abaddon. Do I really want to do this now? Nah, we're kind of at the end of an episode here. I don't feel like fighting another mini-boss. I'm in this desperate, like, sprint to find things. I heard someone call you Hercules of Japan. That does not scare me. I am brave. I would fight you and assert dominance, but I just remember something important, so I have to go. Children of Echidna Periapt. Severe level fire attack with pierced all foes, lowers attack and defense to minimum for 3 turns. You need Cerberus, Chimera, Hydra, and Orthrus together for that. Okay. Okay, we got another section here. Oh yeah, I think the demon over there summons the other ones. I don't have the money to do this, dude. Try and kill me. Try and end the episode right now, pussy. You won't, pussy. Go for it, pussy. Sorry, I got a little in my head on that one, chat. Audience. That's my bad. I always be calling the world chat. I should do that when I go to like an establishment. Maybe I go to like to a movie theater and be like, "Yo, what's up, chat? Here's my dick." I think the person working there should be allowed to like hunt me for if I did that. There's another abscess. There is in fact hope, ladies and gentlemen, that this one will not fuck me. But I really need that ley line. But I can't get to the ley line through here, it looks like. I'm just gonna have to thug it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to handle this on my own. I could go for that Mitama over there for the level, but I think we're pretty stacked on levels as is. So let's keep going this way. Okay, I just gotta curve around a little bit. Ooh, this might be a route to get to it. I would like to heal in advance. No, leave me alone. Starfish that make an ethereal noise that scares me. There we go. Ueno Park. Heal, 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 heal. Heal. And, yeah, let's head back. Last thing we'll do of the episode is defeating this abscess. And if it's not the one that gives me my skills, well, I'm gonna be pretty upset because you're telling me I cleared 4 of these fuckers and none of them is the one I want. I even fought one where they tried to humiliate me by making me lose against an onion and a pixie. It did happen, but it could have. Now let's get to work. Fuck it, let's go with the serial killer rotation. I'm gonna set this up so I can max out on buffs immediately. You know what? If we're doing it like this, let's go real deranged. We're gonna put Nama up here, and I'm gonna do that. Alright, save, click, 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 good, go. Alright. That's a Scat Hack and, yeah, Cybele. Alright. Buff up. Buff up. Alright, we got a triple stat difference between us. I'll go for it now. There we go, 1,200 across. It's a little bit more than that, but it's still decent. Of course you hit me, but it's fine. We can heal this off with other people coming up. Let's see. View prep bowl. Get my status away. Stack their stuff to minimum to maximize their misses, and there we go. And we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back, gamers. Fire. Sorry, there's only one sexy woman who can do sexy moves here, and that's Nama. You're kind of cooked. That's a block. Ooh. Rough. This is actually the worst. I'm gonna lose my buffs here. That was like the wrong person to have a block on that. And they killed me. That was an Enduring Soul proc. The nerve. Well, this shit's back up. We don't have to do this yet, at least. Tides of Chaos. There we go. And then there was but one. Okay, show me what I want, please. It's not. How is this possible? How? I've hit up every abscess I could find, and still I have been denied. I am low-key fucking flabbergasted. I guess it's got to be on the bottom, like, right. I guess. Shit, man. I really thought that might have at least given me something. Oh. You know, when I was, like, yelling about not finding the abscess, I didn't really expect to run into Yakumo. What's up, dude?
I don't sense your demon counterpart.
Yeah. What's up,
She
man?
died, shielding me from Tiamat.
That we did see the damage coming in, but
I see.
Are you okay, dude?
What? I didn't suffer any injuries, but the Gadishtu are gone, and I've lost my other half. There's nothing left for me in the Netherworld. My part in this race for the throne is over.
Why did Nuwa sacrifice herself to save you?
Who can say? I tried to kill Nuwa once. I was about your age at the time, boy, but she didn't try to stop me. Didn't even resist. In the end, the only reason she lived that day is because I couldn't bring myself to do it. Maybe that's why she joined me. Because she saw how much of a hypocrite I really was. I didn't have what it took to rule this world.
You've changed.
Perhaps I have.
Maybe it's true that you weren't meant to take the throne or reshape the world, but I think being inconsistent is just part of being human. I'm sure we've all got disconnects like that in us. Even me or him. But it seemed to me like she really, truly loved humanity.
Perhaps. I'm going back to the other Tokyo. I owe her my life. So now I'll have to figure out how I'm going to spend it.
So that was Shohei Yakumo. I remember the Saint mentioned him sometime previously. I opened an investigation into him at the time. Though I suppose the results hardly matter anymore. If you want to know more, I'd ask one of the researchers at the Japan branch.
I guess he's out. That sure is something. Looks like this will gain us entry into where I want to go, which is toward that abscess. Lord Shiva has begun his preparations. The world's destruction will soon be upon us. Okay, that's bad. Not a fan of that. What is this, Bethel, India? He's begun the rites of conjuring the Rudra Astra. Thus, for the moment, King Vasuki will guide us instead. Oh, cool. Good to know Shiva's plan for all this is to just nuke everything. Great. Awesome. Love that for the world. Okay, can't let any of that affect me. Instead, I've got to focus on getting up to the tip top. The cup runneth over on this episode, but I am desperate. I am desperate to say that it all mattered and we did not have to extend, you know, that all the extending of episodes will be worth it, because when I get up to this fucking... It's gonna give me the skills. I could look it up and find out, but I'm not. I'm not doing that. Alright, Loa wants an incentive. Will require 2 Balm of Life. Okay, I've got that. Here you go. Gives me Bead Chain. Alright, he will continue to reward us in that way. But it's all gonna be worth it. If I had just looked up what abscess and what location has the specific miracle I want. If I did that and we got it, we'd be like, okay, you got it. But if I didn't know and kept pushing the limits of this episode in the hopes, if I get it, it will feel great. And if not, Schadenfreude will just make someone laugh at me. So really, there's going to be a winner regardless, I think. But also, crucially, I'm going to kind of end my session of playing the game today with just these 2 back-to-back episodes I've made. So also, you know, this is where I'm going to leave it for a little bit. And if I want to, you know, maybe do some team building, the only way that's going to occur is with 8 slots. And thus, here we are now. I didn't even save, we better win. Oh no, it's Rangda! Rangda's scary as shit! Okay, first up, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna Spyglass. Let's see. Yep, bounce is physical. Bounce is physical, weak to sleep. Glad I got rid of it then. God damn it. Alright, pass up. Alright, max out buffs. Whoop, whoop! Alright, let's see. Hit him with the Barian. That's a long-ass animation for that, Jesus. They're really going all in on that. I'm the successor, all right. All right, this is gonna hit as hard as it basically can. All right, about 1,700 and change. And you're in love. All right, minimum buffs with our maximum buffs paired with charm, you're pretty useless. To the point where you put Makarakarn on us. And a fat miss into a crit 1,300 damage hit because of our elusive stuff. Very good. That's 5 abscesses in 1 big episode. And our first thing to hit cap. Give me what I want. Fuck. Fuck. I refuse. We will find it. Oh, Goko. What's up, man? The machinations of those demons of the dragon have stirred many factions. As they all vie for the throne, it appears order has made way for chaos. Does this seem strange, or is this simply the natural order? If you were to ask me, I would say it was inevitable. Order is born from chaos, from whoever claims victory. At which point, the question should one ultimately should ask, who will win? Yes. I have a proposal. In truth, the subject of worship at Jojozi Temple, Amida Nyorai, had a certain protective deity in its employ. Marishi, a goddess favored by warriors. They pray to her for victory in battle. If you battle with Marishi and demonstrate your power, perhaps you might earn her light or allegiance.
Farewell.
Shall I take you there?
Yes.
I shall tell you what you need to meet, but wait but a moment.
A moment.
That Mirage Pagoda? The tower is hidden, but if you venture closer, you'll be able to see it. This is a thing I've never done. That specific quest is new, and by new, I mean slightly new. Recommend a level 78. We'll do this later. This is a bonus boss they added post-launch for free for this game. Just because they can, I guess. They, like, added a bunch of extra stuff, so I guess they saw fit to give us even more stuff, which I appreciate, but, we will leave that alone for now.
How dare you?
You take the south end. Be on the lookout for unauthorized individuals nearing Lord Odin's location. The intruder who breached Shakan may appear at any moment. That is not the only enemy of the Nordic branch. Abdiel was long overseeing Bethel's forces, but following the incident in Shakan, her authority has waned. There are also rumors that the power of the Shekinah glory is weakened. I am of the opinion that Bethel's demise is not far off. If that's the case, then Zeus and Vasuki, who have up until now remained loyal to Bethel, will try to rob each other of their keys. We can take this opportunity to enervate the other branches, we shall prevail. And you, with the intense look in your eye. You don't look like our enemy. You must be one of my fans! Open to fight alongside me? What trouble I give myself. It seems it's possible to conceal the splendor of the great Siegfried. You look frail, but there is a spirit. Might be useful. Under normal circumstances, I would have no task to give to an outsider. What say you? Assist an esteemed hero, maker of myth. You heard the words earlier. We are thinking of culling the strongest members of other branches. Be a giant bird around Ueno? Garuda. Take him down. Okay.
How dare you?
It's a clever plan.
Yes.
In order to carry it out, it'll be necessary to have someone dispose of Garuda without anyone noticing. We need someone who's affiliated with neither Nordic or Indian branches. Kill it, it's over there. Now go forth. Sure, dude. But before that, give me what I desire. I need it! Stop trying to stop me! You might get Casey, you're getting a little unhinged. I need you to know, we fought 5 abscesses. This is the last one, number 6! This is the one I've needed the whole time! And I'm pretty upset that it's the last one we found! Oh. We're gonna do a debilitate. We're gonna do 2 spread buffs. We're gonna look up your info, and now we know. And now we're gonna kill you. And now, for the reasons of interest, let's have a look at Yamato no Oroshi's lore. A giant snake with 8 heads that the hero Susanoo defeated to save Kushinada Hime. The legendary sword Ama no Murakumo no Tsurugi is known as the Sword of Kusanagi, said to emerge from its belly. That's great. Let's kill you. Weak to lightning, good to know. Alright, next debuff, and on the next turn, we are going to unleash true pain upon you. Random attack, charging up like it fucking matters. Do you have any Lek gems left, or are we out of those? Yeah, I burned all of those because I was going crazy. I was going sick nasty on these guys, going in deep. We'll do this to remove some of your press turns. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Hit him with that wind. You can do light of order to reapply our buffs, please. Hit him with that darkness. And this is high chance of crit, so I was like, might as well give it a shot. Do this for healing after it does its big attack. 1 crit, and do another crit, and we're done. Good. Removing that extra turn really was everything we needed. Alright, we're over top on heals. Thank you, I insist. Give me some good hits. Yeah, he's doing nothing. Rush it. And thus, And thus, there they are. Proficiency 4 for Demon and the Divine. We've done it. We took out all 6 abscesses in this very long episode, so now we're going to quickly heal up, go into the world of shadows. We can fuse Fion McCool, and all the apotheosis we would want to do is basically done at this point. I think that's every abscess in the game. Okay, our most important ones. Demon proficiency for 300 points, 8 skill slots for demons. And for 150 divine, 4.
You wish to learn this?
And anything else I'm kind of looking for here at this point? Nothing particularly. I'll have to figure out exactly what moves I'm working on. But at very least, the most important thing that I've wanted this entire game has been achieved. And we've opened up a shit ton of this map. Plenty of things to do there. Let's go to the Tokyo Dive Building and peruse their wares. There might be something worth checking out. I'm going to be checking regularly to see if we can get another essence for our guy. Never know when she might have it.
Yes?
Please don't push yourself too hard. Offer
Yes.
assistance. I think I've relayed the cases on hand. Thank you for everything. Okay, so you're the one that I think gives me the power up, and you don't seem to have anything yet. Fine. Guess we'll have to progress a little bit more before we get another Tsukuyomi-based super move. It's fine. Not like I wanted it anyway. I teleported to be in the same room. It's not like I fucking wanted it. You know, fuck it. Bunch of NPCs here.
Speaking of which,
That Yakumo raided our labs again. Seems like he was looking for data on the Kadishtu. All the evidence suggests he's more fixated on them than he is on Bethel.
A moment, please.
Always thought there was something about Prime Minister. Never expected he'd be a god. A real god out of our midst. Pretty impressive. We're colleagues with a god. I'd love to brag about it, but there's nobody else I could tell.
hey,
Shohei Yakumo? There's a report on him that turned up a while back. Here it is. A lot of strong spiritual power on his mom's side. Goes back multiple gens. And his father was a police officer who served the people. Well-liked, too. Both of them were killed when Yakumo was young. Evidence suggests the Kadishtu were the ones behind it. Having lost his parents that early and considering his own spiritual sensitivity, it looks like Yakumo was alone for most of his adolescence. There's a note with a personal statement here recorded from a visit he had with a counselor. They're my only friends? Oh, of course, they being demons. That's it. I've heard he's been prowling around Joeen High School these days. What are he's doing there?
That was the same report I heard. I have some thoughts I'd like to share. Yakumo has been an outcast in human society since childhood. Even back then, his only real companions were demons. Based on the statement from his adolescence, he genuinely felt close to them. Certainly closer than he was with any human. A sharp contrast to the Yakumo you've known from your encounters in the present.
I felt both sides.
You really are perceptive, then. If you noticed that conflict within him, then no doubt you also saw how it tormented him. Yakumo's had to endure plenty of tragedy, even besides the death of his parents. His scars run deep. Sometimes, our hearts can lie to us for our own protection. Perhaps his mission, this obsession with slaying all demons, was something he needed to cling to, just to keep a grasp on his own identity. In any case, it's just a theory that occurred to me after reading our reports. Whatever the truth is, we may never know. More relevantly, Yakumo has given up on the throne. For those of us who still seek to remake our world, that is the only thing that matters. Let's move, young man. We still have a ways to go before our journeys end.
It's good to get a bit of a dump on how he's not going to be a relevant party now, following everything that's happened. Unfortunately, he's too cool. Not much else you can do when you've lost, like, when you've lost all your power and stuff. Said he was hanging out around Joey in high school, though. Try to see if we could find him or something. I don't know if there... I don't actually know if there's anything extra that you get with him past this point. But I guess we could check for, like, various NPCs. Maybe one of these talk bubbles is him. I heard from an angel this Tokyo is just a big fake and soon it's all gonna be gone. This Tokyo is full of fun and goodies. I kind of don't want it to disappear. Just saw a man with a sword and cape again. Seemed a bit different last I spoke with him. Maybe that's in my head. Look, I saw a ghostly figure fade into that high-rise apartment, the residence, whatever. I swear it was right there. There's a building like that? You sure you're not just confused? I like how they're, like, losing memory of these buildings as they go away. Saw a man that looked like late Sergeant Yakumo. He's looking after someone who'd fallen down. It'd have to have been his son. He has the same intimidating aura about him. Next week, we had to report to the Sky Tower. Can't never remember, even though it was pretty famous, or was it? Last night, I had this weird dream where Tokyo Tower disappeared. I was terrified. More than that, I was sad. I don't expect it to stay standing forever, but still. I guess premonitions of things going away. See if there's anybody hanging out over here. Nah, doesn't look like it. I'm like, Joe Josie's like semi-important. Thought you might at least check it out. Check a look. This seems to be all of the major things of interest as we do our check-in on how things are going. Word is Tokyo's on the verge of disappearing. Pretty terrifying. I envy the citizens who are blissfully unaware. They don't have to live with the fear that it could all vanish at the very moment. But I can't run away. I trust the director. Good for you, random generic guy. Anyway, let's check the high school. Okay, there's a scene here.
Young man, we must act.
Go. Next time you may not be so lucky.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Man, maybe there was a demon here and he's not randomly killing high school girls. What are you doing here?
Killing any demons that attack humans. The general public can tell the end is near. Right now, this place needs someone who can fight back against the demons. I'm simply doing what I can here. Don't get it twisted. I'm not on Tsukuyomi's side, and I'm not saying Tokyo needs him to lead it, but you're the only ones who can break us out of this chaos. I'm going to watch over Tokyo from Jozoji Temple.
Okay, let's go back to the temple then. I know this episode's too long, but it's fine. We can have one more. The only other time I think it's ever going to be this long is if I make the finale longer. I'm like, I cannot rest. My brain must know. It must consume information and scenes. Hey, what's up, dude?
Yes.
For Nua, then?
No. The victims of Agrit. Many fell for that Magatsuhi.
You know, mourning isn't going to bring them back.
I do.
However, they who forge onward in dark will always walk beneath the gaze of the moon. If you would continue onward bearing the burden of all your sins, then know this. You go with the blessing of Tsukuyomi. Tokyo's people will be counting on you.
Whatever your methods or choices, you are the only ones who can truly save Tokyo. Become what you must. Do what must be done.
Nua has been unlocked for fusion. Alright, well, that brings an end to that general part of the plot. Yakumo's just going to be handling things here, taking out any stray demons. Made peace with some things. Nice little ending there. Changes things up a little bit from what happens in the canon of creation. The act of Tiamat killing Nua entirely throws him out of the race. He gets to, at the very least, gets to last a little longer. The game, that way is in a different place. Let's have a look here
Welcome.
at when I can even make Nua. I imagine you're the 89, right? Yeah. Both forms as well. There's an 80 and then an 89 for her more awakened stance. Alright, that's good. Well, we're gonna end here. I think we've done more than enough in this episode. We got a taste of what Taito has to offer by fighting every single abscess in the area. We know people are scrambling for keys. There's many things going on out there. The only thing I haven't done is awaken that Leyline on the left side. So I will do a bunch of that kind of stuff off screen. So in the next one, we'll begin taking out keys, completing quests, and more as we chip away at Taito and prepare to ascend the Empyrean. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more. I'm finally free. I have my slots. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Man, it's hard to believe that we're most of the way through this game at this point. I've had a great time with this Let's Play of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and we're going to try our best to end this as strong as possible. And honestly, just thank you for watching it and allowing me to do this type of thing, especially those who support further by liking on the video, dropping a comment, and most importantly to the people that help monetarily support this venture, because views they're not huge. You can always support me over on patreon.com/KZExcellent. You get to appear in these credits at any amount, but if you drop $25 or more per month, you get a special shout out like these lovely people: Chris C, WTF Spider-Man, and Juicifrost. Thank you so much, and enjoy the end card.